Y'all know how y'all love yourself, but you're not like feeling yourself? Like, that's how I feel. Like, my face is just different, but it's okay. I think it's this part right here that's really like bothering me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just judging myself a little too harshly. So today, nah, I look mad ashy right here. All right, so today I'm just gonna go get my ear pierced. I was gonna get a smiley, but I don't feel like I should do that. Maybe because I'm not feeling my mouth area. I was like, don't get a smiley, girl. I'm gonna just get my ear pierced, my second ear hole reopened, and then I may get another one. It just depends. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I was supposed to wash my clothes, and I'm still probably gonna do that, or I might do it tomorrow. But either way, I plan to work out and wash my clothes this week. So I've been working out. I just ain't been taking y'all because it's like, I don't know, I want to record in the gym. So yeah, that's my plan for today, and I'm gonna just take y'all with me. Okay, so I just came back from getting my ears pierced. Spent $80 when I could have went to Claire's. I don't know what I was really thinking. But yeah, I just came back from there. I did go ahead and wash my clothes, and I was planning to go to the beach or, you know, do something, be outside, but it's like really, really hot outside. Like miserably hot. So it was either go to the gym or chill out and get some rest at home. And I just decided to rest because I don't have to do everything all the time. Like, every time I walk out the house, I'm spending money. And then I almost got a tattoo today too. So yeah, I'm just learning how to be not crazy. I wanted to get my 888 tattoo covered up because I don't want that on me anymore. So that's why I was gonna go get a tattoo. But then to put a flower right there, the tattoo is like literally like this big, maybe like this wide. They were telling me like, oh, it's like $200. I'm like, I'm not paying $200 for that, especially if it's something I don't really want. Like, she was gonna put a flower there. I'm just like, okay, like that's cool and everything, but I'm not paying $200 for that. So he was like, we'll do it for $180. I'm just like, no, like if I'm gonna pay that much money, it has to be something that I actually want. And then for me to get this big tattoo I have on the side of my thigh, and I only paid like, I think it was like $600. Like, the pricing is just off. So I was just like, nah, I'll come back another day. So I don't even remember me having a third ear hole, but I might have had it. I just let it close up, so I don't know. But she said that I had a third ear hole, so she was like, you want to do your second or your third? And I'm thinking, because my ear hole's so big here, that she's saying like, this is my third, like right here. So then when I looked, I'm like, oh, you know, okay. So they did like go up on their prices and everything. I could have went to Claire's. So I'm gonna get this pierced another time. Probably go tomorrow. I don't know. I just feel like I just be doing stuff unnecessarily. And then just go give me some cute little earrings and utilize my ear holes. There's just more simplicity in the things that I want to do now. Like, I used to wear big hoop earrings when I was younger and stuff, and I don't need all that. But I do feel like I need to start wearing earrings more, just because I don't, and I'm just wanting to wear them now. I don't know why. But I just want to clean up my aesthetic a little bit more. Once my skin is like back to normal, this area, and I get rid of like the discoloration and everything, I'll be back in the game. But it's just a waiting phase right now for me. I am more confident in stuff going outside. At first I was like a little paranoid about my face peeling and everything, but as long as I keep my Cetaphil with me, I'm fine. I think I'm gonna film me doing my eyebrows and everything, because I've showed you guys, but I need to give you guys an updated version since my eyebrows are like even now. So yeah, I'm still working on, you know, straightening them out, but I don't feel like I need to go in with the threading. I feel like I could just kind of pluck and then like thread maybe the top part. I don't feel like I need to like thread and clean at the bottom. So whatever I do, I'll just go ahead and explain to you guys what I'm, you know, doing to my eyebrows. but they do need some help, and maybe that'll help this face. It's like having a haircut for women on your face. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out and watch Righteous Gemstones, eat some cookies and ice cream, go to the gym in the morning because I know it's gonna be hot tomorrow, and by Thursday it's gonna be raining supposedly. Like, the weather is just so weird. But yeah, that's it for today. That's all I did today. Came back home, my hair shrunk up. So yeah, got my little tan for the day. Just gonna chill out, and just because I put that video out about, me and my mom's, well, not technically about our relationship, just how I overcame like that whole time in my life. I don't want it to be mistaken for like my mom doesn't love me and woe is me and da da da. No, we had that time of separation, and I'm out here because I feel like I needed that boundary just to understand some things about my mom and also myself. So now I've just been praying and just asking God to like show to me how I could just be softer in different areas. And I also talked to one of the guys at the church, well, one of the ladies and the men at the church, and just asked them what I could be doing, better. And he said, pray. And he also said that, I told him, like, I basically told my mom how I felt, and I read to her, like, how it is sinful, and, I basically expressed myself, the problems that I was, like, having, because I was just having, like, a lot of uncertainty, like, with just trusting family in general, just because of the stuff that I was going through and put myself through. So, yeah, I've just been praying about that. And he also said, you put it out there, the blood is not on your hands, but you are not God. So you need to give it to God and, pray for her. Do not try to force anything. And me and my mom had a really good talk. Like, we kind of debated for a little bit, but then we brought it back and we began to have like a conversation like after that, and we've just been having really good conversations. It's not like we don't, but like the conversation is just flowing more and more now, and I feel like I'm more open and understanding and not so defensive about things that she may say or do, because my mom is just expressing herself and she does everything on her own, and just imagine all of that, like, and then having 3 children, whether you decide to have them, whether your family breaks apart, you can never have any full control over that. So if anything, I commend her. I've always thought of my mom as like a strong person, but you only get one mom, so you just need to be grateful. Same thing with my father. Like, I'm gonna continue to pray for him. I need to do it more because the focus has just been on my mom, because it's been me and my mom. But me and my dad, like, that's a whole other story. But those relationships are important. You do need people to talk to and be around. No matter how independent you are, there's just certain people that you need in your life. And I feel like most of the stuff I was doing, like, was out of ego without me even knowing it. And that's just because I was hurt about certain things. I felt like I'm grown, I can live my own life now. I don't have to deal with this, I don't have to deal with that. But yeah, I don't have to deal with it, but at the same time, family is important. So I get that, like, it's hard, but I feel like once you pray and you tell God what is on your heart, and you seal that prayer and end it with, in the name of Jesus Christ, things will start to work and move in ways that you won't be able to understand, because we're all God's children. He's going to know how to handle your parents more than you ever would, based off of just the time that you came into their life and you were put on this earth. You're only going to know but so much. So, just, even if you don't feel like you're in your ego, because I felt like I wasn't wrong. Like, all I did was set a boundary, but at the same time, I was very closed off. So when you're like that, it's kind of just like, you're putting that closed offness out there, and it's felt. And, everything that you're trying to move forward with, you're just not going to be able to accomplish that with that kind of, like, energy, around. So I'm grateful for where everything is at now. I'm glad that we're open to each other, and, it's just a different kind of feeling, and we put the love and everything back into our relationship. So I know I don't want to control anything that's out of my control, and I'm going to the Lord for everything. So that's just what I wanted to say. You know, I gotta add like a little message, sermon, or, you know, life lesson in here. It's gotta be something. I can't just be like, oh, look at this, look what I'm doing. And I feel like the world has enough of that. Like, really, literally. Like, I can't just be on here and just not giving anything back, because then I don't feel like I'm doing anything, really. So, yeah. I had to realize, like, I wanted to be so different from my mom. Like, we are different individuals, but, and I could do this, and I have this tolerance, and I have this, but I have to understand at the same time, I admire my mom for some of the things that she produced. And, you know, when she was in her own element, that's really what it was about. It's just me feeling like I wanted her to be back in her element. And I'm just glad that, you know, we're receptive to each other now. It's basically what I want to say. So, yes, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that is received well. If your parents are still here, forgive them, no matter, you know, how they choose to react. Forgiveness is always the way, so you could not have that on your heart. And that's also, maybe this TV is loud. Give me 1 second. I feel like also that is what I've been talking about in Bible study, is kind of like how to forgive someone. So basically they were saying, when you forgive someone, even if either party, if they were wrong, if they wronged you or you wronged them, you know, you go up to them and say, I forgive you, and not in an arrogant way. I forgive you for this, even though you may have not been sorry. I forgive me for the way I may have acted, You know, you just try to be the bigger person, basically. And whatever happens after that, you just give it to God. So, that's a little bit about how I've learned how to, in a nutshell, that's a little bit about how I've learned to, like, not just want to, you know, be in control and, you know, make them feel how I feel, or make them respect me. Like, you can't make nobody do anything they're not willing to do or receptive to do, or, you know, you can't fight fire with fire. So, in this case, a negative and a negative does not make a positive. So, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Yes, be blessed and be well. You know what? I'm growing because I just came from the gym. It's hot outside, and my neighbor is parked in my spot. And then, never mind, it don't even matter. I went to the gym. I did my 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I didn't think it was possible, but I did that shit. All right. The proof is that I'm sweating. I don't think I will ever. You see the glisten? The sun is shining on me. It's okay. But I had to, because the way I've been just eating cookies and cutting up, something's gotta give, man. I went to get some granola bars. Not that you care, but I just want to show you my favorite granola bars. My favorite. One time I went to my friend's house, and she had these, and I ate. Then they're all her granola bars. They didn't have no water at the store either. Well, at Dollar General, they didn't have no water. So, got me some Gatorade. Oh, I look crazy. Anyway, I had a good little workout, and they ended up closing at 7. I didn't know they closed that early. I thought they closed at like 10 or something like that, but maybe that's just on the weekdays, which is even worse, because it's like, dang, I want to go home. And yeah, that was it. I did my 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Did some goblet squats with a 30-pound weight. Did like, I think 15, 3 sets of 15. I did that little butt machine where you did a 25-pound weight, where you like kind of hang over and then pull the weight up. It's like I don't even know what to call it. I did that machine, like where you spread your legs like that. And my usual weight is like 120, 125 with it on 0, not on the 0.25 or nothing. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, whatever. I did something else, but I can't remember. It's not coming to me right now. But yeah, I had a good little workout. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna just chill out. And I might go back to the gym again, just depending on how hot it is and how I feel. I'm gonna try not to eat the ice cream. When I go to the store, I'm gonna get a lot of vegetables, because when I went to the store this time, I got a lot of bread, potatoes, and rice. So, and I don't waste groceries. Those are my favorite things to eat, like with every meal. So I need to hurry up and go wash my face before the bacteria and the sweat just accumulates and then I start breaking out again. I don't have time for that. Yeah, be back. This is real life my skin. I'm still peeling. But hopefully this is my log vlog. My last vlog about my skin. Alright, so this is a part where I do my eyebrows, and I guess I'm gonna narrate this whole part. So what I like to do for my eyebrows, since I've gotten them to be like even and everything, I just like to make sure that they're really square at the top. And you see me struggling right here. My eyebrows grow in arches. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but they truly do. So my main goal is, you see me right there taking off the top part. So it's not much of an arch. I like my eyebrows to just be like straight across. Because I've had so many like years of my eyebrows just being very arched, like, and I just hate that look. Sometimes I look back at my high school pictures and I'm like, girl, oh my gosh, like, what were you thinking? So I just make sure that the point of where my arch is beginning, I make sure that I'm aligning it with my front end of my eyebrows. This is really hard to explain. And yeah, so I just make sure that it's even that way. Draw my little map out. Make sure that I'm keeping everything within the triangle and not taking off what I don't need. Now, me brushing down like that and brushing up is just to see what excess I have like around my eyebrows, because sometimes your hairs can like hide. And then later you'll see me like brushing my eyebrows down with my spoolie and then brushing them up. That's just so I can make sure I'm getting everything, like I said, because the hairs will really hide, and then you wipe the map off and you're like, wait, like, it's not even at all. I still have hair right there. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't really do your own eyebrows. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right here. It's really hard for me personally to get in between my brows. So sometimes I'll just like pluck until I can stand it, because I don't like the plucking. Like, believe it or not, I enjoy getting my eyebrows threaded rather than plucking or like getting them waxed. And I've only had my eyebrows waxed one time, so I don't know. I've just always been threading my eyebrows. And then you see me right here brushing and then just getting off the excess hairs, because my eyebrows are really curly and I have to keep brushing them just to make sure, like again, I'm not missing anything. And this is where I get my eyebrows to be really square in the front. So yeah, and then the bottom part, because I cannot personally stretch my eyebrow and move it around how I want to at the bottom, it's hard for me to get the bottom part too. So I just try to do the best I can with that. And I don't know, it just gives me time to practice, because I'm not fully ready to open up the side of my business with the eyebrows. Why? I don't know. I just feel like because eyebrows are so delicate, and I just want to make sure I have experience with a lot of different eyebrows of all different shades, volume ranges and just colors and everything. Like, I want to be a professional before I bring this out. So I do eyebrows sometimes, and then sometimes, like, with one of my clients, I'll just bring it up as like promo, or like I'll do it for free just so they can see if they like it. Most of the time I get a good response, but not everybody likes to get their eyebrows threaded because the pain tolerance is just not bearable for some people. I've had one person cry, and that was my cousin. She didn't like it at all, but she liked her eyebrows after. So once she, was over that part, then, we were good again. But yeah, threading is definitely not for everybody. So I'm just showing you guys the finished product, and my eyebrows, when they calm down, you'll see like the finished product. And I believe the picture of me going to the beach is coming up next, so you'll see that. And that is also where I burnt my face. I had a good time laying out in the sun, but mind you, I'm doing this acne treatment, and I'm just supposed to be really cautious apparently about me going out into the sun, so that wasn't a really good look for me. So yeah, be back, guys. Enjoy this. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to say. I went to Bellmawr Lake, and when I seen the water, first of all, I paid $12 to get in there. When I seen the water, I'm like, no, I'm not getting in the water. But then I seen people have floaties on, so that made me feel a little bit better. I'm like, I have to get a tan. I did not drive like freaking 30 miles just to not get in the water. So this is me this is me burning my face, and you can see like by my eyes like really red, and then my chin, like it was just a lot going on. But I did accomplish my tan, and I told you I'm trying to be blacker than black, so I burnt myself. That was the goal. And then yeah, there was my little tan line. So yeah, overall I had a good day. It was cool beach. All right, y'all, so it's July 4th. I've been wearing my hair like this for a little while. Everybody thinks my hair is locking up, but I'm really just lazy and I don't want to do nothing to my hair. This is working for me right now until I go on my trip. I booked a trip for August to go back home because I miss my brother and my sister. So yeah, I booked a trip from August 2nd to the 9th. Today, since I have nothing to do, I'm gonna cook. This is what's on the agenda. I'm gonna cook. I have an appeal letter to write for school. And then also, I want to go to Ulta Beauty. Hopefully, they're open today. And then I have to go to the beauty supply for some of my clients because I have like a busy week this week, which I'm blessed and I'm grateful for. But yeah, my stuff was supposed to come through Amazon and somebody canceled my order. So I'm just like irritated by that. So I'm going to go to Ulta and maybe I might record some of that because I'm not an Ulta girl. I'm barely there. I don't know what to get. My main product that I'm looking for is Good Molecules for my skin. And you see like my little mustache is gone, my skin is like coming back a little bit, but at the same time I still just have like discoloration and stuff that's like just not me. So I'm trying to get my skin back to its glowy happy state. And yeah, my eyes are also like really dark right here too, so it's just some things I gotta work on. Hopefully I find somebody there that knows what they're talking about because I don't want to just be buying products for no freaking reason. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take you guys to Ulta with me, maybe, because you know how I am in public, but we're working on it. And yeah, that's all I'm doing for 4th of July. See you. Okay, I'm here, but I'm like 15 minutes early, so I'm just gonna wait for them to open because I don't feel like driving anywhere else right now. But yeah, hopefully they're open today because sometimes in Jersey, like, they'll tell you one thing and it's another. I hope they're open. Because I got clients early in the morning and I don't have no age control. Like, I don't know what I was thinking about. Dang, this dragonfly is looking me like straight in my eye. That was weird. For like, I kid you not, like 10 seconds. Oh my God. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna record a little bit in the store. It's just regular stuff. So this week, I guess I'll tell y'all about my week since I'm just sitting here. I gotta do island twist, cornrows with the design for my male client, and then Sunday I have 2 girls, and then also in the morning I have my client Miss Sandra. Dang, what do I have to do for her though? Oh, cornrows, because she's, you know, going on vacation. So yeah, got a busy week and I just don't want to burn myself out. So after I do what I have to do today, you know, write my appeal and, you know, go to Ulta and all of that, I'm gonna be asleep for the rest of the day. A happy 4th to everybody else. I think it's also crazy that we didn't have Juneteenth off, but we have 4th of July off, even though it's considered a holiday, which is just like crazy to me, but it is what it is. So yeah, those are my thoughts for now. Bye. Reading is fundamental because it's a sign right on the door, and my dumbass is just sitting outside waiting. It says we will be closed. So I'm gonna take myself to Ulta, and I guess I just have to get up in the morning and I'm gonna just kind of push the time back for me to do the cornrows. So we're on our way to Ulta, y'all. Alright, I'm here with a couple minutes to spare. It's like what, 9:53, they open at 10. So hopefully Ulta is actually open today. Alright, but I drove all the way to Pennsylvania just to come to this Ulta. So okay, I was too nervous to record. I don't just like being like, oh my God, like I do YouTube, like let me just record you. Maybe I'll get over that one day. But the lady was really helpful. So when I get in the car, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I got like a total of 3 products. I told the girl like I'm beating fungal acne's ass right now. It's beating my ass actually, because I be having like little flare-ups and then other days I be cool. So it's like it's a lot. All right, so I'm back from outside. I recorded a little bit of like what I did outside, but I already told you guys where I left. I don't know how good that footage is gonna show up, so we're just gonna do it again. So this is my first time trying this, so hopefully this is a good edge control. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Pure, I guess it's called. So yeah, we're gonna try this on my clients. And it was way cheaper than the one that I get. Well, not way cheaper, like maybe $2-3 cheaper. So why not? Let's just try that. And then I went to Ulta. I told the lady like what was happening. Like I have fungal acne, and I'm basically just trying to get rid of it. Like I'm just trying to get rid of it. So she told me this. I've heard a lot of good things about La Roche-Posay, just off the internet and, you know, off of research and stuff. I've never really heard anything bad about this from anyone. So, and then Good Molecules, I have a hyaluronic acid, and then I have one for hyperpigmentation, discoloration correcting serum. So what I really need is the niacinamide, and I needed a hydrator for my skin. Like badly. So the niacinamide is inside of the Roche-Posay, so we're gonna see. And I think the hyaluronic acid is supposed to just brighten my face, and then like the other one said for hyperpigmentation and dark spot. What it has in it, I don't know exactly, but she said none of this stuff is gonna break me out, so we're trusting the lady at Ulta. And I forgot to tell you, I might make my peach cobbler today. I've never made peach cobbler before. And I'm following this recipe that I found online, so let's see how that goes. And then also I want to give you guys an update on my, like, and this looks weird, on my I guess my walk in faith. I've been reading the Bible every single night. Yesterday I didn't read the Bible, but I did pray before I went to sleep. So yeah, I just been reading little passages. Like I'll just flip open to a page. The most recent one I read was a chapter in Matthew. I believe I was on, like, excuse me if I'm wrong, Matthew chapter 46 or 45 or something like that. So yeah, that's been that's what's going on with me as far as that journey goes, and I'm going to continue to do it every night. I might just add like a Bible verse at the end of every vlog that I have. And yeah, that's all I had to say.
Alright, so I'm just going to talk a little bit while I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to just let it flow. So this is the first thing I'm going to wash my face with. I'm just turning my light because I want you guys to see, like, the patches and stuff on my face. I do have, like, some bumps right here. But my main thing now is the discoloration. So, yeah, we're just going to start off with this. I'm going to wash my face. I'll be back. Actually, I lied already. That is the moisturizer. She did ask me what I was washing my face with, and I told her, oh, CeraVe. And she's like, okay, well, use the moisturizer. So I'm just trying to see how it feels on my face. I don't know, we're just gonna see. I get really nervous about putting stuff on my face now because it's just like, anything can happen. So, once I start the wash, I'm just gonna use this, cleanse my face. Even though I've already put my moisturizer and everything on, what I have been using is the Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer, and I guess that's not good enough, so. And every time that, another important thing that everyone has to, when you have like fungal acne, is to just make sure that your hands aren't dirty when you're applying any of the products. Like, make sure your hands are not dirty. So I try to really be conscious of that. Anytime I'm trying to reapply any moisturizer to my face or anything, I'm just making sure that my hands are clean. Got it in my eye. Always something. And I do have like some important things to take care of, so I do not know why I'm so steady focused on going outside. I'm so used to having barbecue or something happening, you know? But I will get me a little grill. I guess I just have to become that person because that's what I've been wanting to do. Is have people over to my house for barbecue. Even if you don't want to come to my house, come get a plate, you know? So, that's something I said I wanted. So, I do wash my face for like a minute or two. Foam cleansing washes aren't something that I like, in my personal opinion, really study or anything. So you have to constantly have it in motion. And I'm just trying to wash everything that I put on my face today off. I don't know if it's a good idea to mix products, such as the sulfur, because it's like so harsh. So, I think I'm going to stop. with the sulfur for a minute. Maybe I might like spot treat if I don't see like any results, because like I said, I don't want to revert back with my pie face situation. So I'm gonna just wash this. I'll be back. All right, and like my skin, I don't have a lot right now. Usually I do like in the morning time, but I don't know if you can see that my skin just like rolls off. So living like a reptile these days. All right, so I feel like maybe I should go Good Molecules as well. And usually like when I'm moisturizing my face and I don't scrub all my skin off, it's gray. Like my face, yeah, it's packaging. It's amazing. My face is gray, and then I can usually tell like those are the areas that are gonna come up soon and start peeling. So yeah, you see here, like it's like a little gray ashy color. This is the spot that I'm working on. At first it was like my mustache. I kind of like scrubbed some of that off, but it still looks a little crazy, like right here, like 5 o'clock shadow. But it's better than what it was, so come on now. Alright, so since I feel like I want to, just because I'm bored, I kind of want to like have something up for the day, since I haven't like uploaded in like a week, I think. I'm just going to show you the results by the end of the day, and I'm going to leave my face alone. So this is the hyaluronic acid. I don't feel like I'm mature enough to do like the little skin drops. No amusement shit's going to get in my eye. Alright, now we're doing the discoloration serum. I feel like I need a lot of that, but just do a little bit. And this looks crazy. Please be mature. So we're mixing these two together in my hair. And I know a lot of you are probably gonna be like, oh my god, why are you putting it by your eye? I burnt my eyes a couple of times, you know, with a lot of my routines that I've done, so I feel like it's just prone to things now. And also, my eyes have discoloration too, because I was putting the sulfur on there, so that's why I'm putting it by my eye. So revisiting the La Roche-Posay, we're gonna end it off with this. Just got this much. I feel like that should be okay. And like I said before, actually, I said it was a face wash. It's not. This is for moisture. Yes, it feels good. My face doesn't feel dry. And also, I've been trying not to put just like a lot of edge control in my hair, and that's why my hair just looks like crazy, and like I just don't take care of myself. But that's it for now. Later on, like, I might retwist my hair and just refresh some of them so my hair doesn't lock up. But if I don't do it tonight, I'm gonna do it Sunday. So I'm gonna go try to write my appeal, take care of this homework business, and by the end of the night, we'll see where we're at. My skin is very sensitive, so if you should take advice from anyone, it should be from me. So yeah, we'll see. You know, when stuff starts itching, I guess that is like a bad sign, and I'm not itching right now, so. Honestly, my face doesn't feel that moisturized, but it looks moisturized more than like when I put the Cetaphil on my face. So I'm just gonna wrap with it and see. You know, going through this has just made me very patient, because usually, like, I need this off my face now. I've tried everything in the world, and it's just never been this bad. So definitely learning my lesson. Alright, be back.
I'm gonna show you guys like the bottom of my neck peeling. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what's been happening. Like, and it'll happen like random times throughout the day. But also, I feel like me stretching and pulling my skin is just like messing with the collagen in my skin. All of my ingredients here. I have like the recipe here. I don't have 4 cans of peaches like it recommended, so we're just gonna go with this pie crust. I have 2 cans of peaches because I didn't check the recipe. I was just grabbing the stuff I knew I needed. I had cornstarch already, brown sugar, regular sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon. I don't have nutmeg, so we're just gonna see how this turns out. But my pan, y'all, I realized I have to get more baking pans. I have to preheat my oven to 400 degrees. It's already hot outside, but I've already put the pie crust in the middle. So I'm gonna do, it says 11 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna do 11 minutes because it's hot in here. I don't have time. And I'm gonna work on my filling. I don't have like all the equipment for that, so I'm not gonna do like the step-by-step process, but I'm gonna show you the end result and just me filling the pie. And then I'll probably just like link the video or just put it in the description of where I got the instructions and stuff from. I'm really just winging it, so it's really just me. I just needed to know the ingredients because I've seen people make it before. Kind of like a visual person. So I've looked at a little bit of the video and I've seen, you know, grandparents and other people tried to make it, what they've done wrong, which was not put cornstarch in there because you need it for your filling to be great. I just need the measurements, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna wing this. And the only thing that I'm worried about flavor-wise is the nutmeg and if I have enough peaches. So I'm the only one eating this. If it comes out thin crust or like the peach cobbler is like this big, fine, whatever. So it's not that hot in here. But I took my pie crust out and I left it in there for basically I would say 15 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I don't know, but it's gonna be good. We're just gonna make this work. So it says let it cool down for a couple minutes, and my peach filling isn't ready anyway, so you just see that there. Just waiting for it. I don't know if I should let it cool down or not. Like I said, I'm just going off my instincts. I might let it cool down for like maybe 10 minutes before I put it inside of the actual filling. I looked online and it said drop the temperature down to 350 instead of the 400 I had it on for my pie filling. And yeah, I'm just gonna let the temperature drop down to 350. Let this cool, and I'll put the pie filling inside and then put the pie on top. So it's been 40 minutes. I feel like the pie crust could just be a little bit more crispy at the top, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel like it'd be more crispy. It's seeping out the side, so I don't know if I did something wrong, but it smells really good and it looks good, so hopefully it's good. But yeah, there we go. And I got this pie crust from Aldi. I usually do Pillsbury, like when I make pies and stuff like that. So I don't know how this one is gonna turn out. And as you can see, it's seeping through the sides. But the aroma in the house is really good. So I'm gonna continue to let that bake in there or sit, cool off, do whatever it's gonna do for maybe like 20 minutes. And then it actually didn't really get that hot in here either. And then I'm gonna taste it and let you guys know how it is. And I measure from my heart, so I have no recipe. So just watch. I'm actually upset because any other time my ice cream is not rock solid frozen. Now it is. Look at my spoon. I don't care. I don't care. I'm proud of this and I haven't even tasted it. Second rule. Oh well, y'all can call me dirty. You food. I'm acting like you don't do this at home. Anyway, I'm gonna pause again. I ate this in like 2.25 seconds. I'm actually very proud of myself. I would say ratios are perfect and I'm not just tooting my own horn. This is reality, people. No, I just can't believe I made peach cobbler. Even though it's not difficult to make, I just never thought, like, that's just something that's just so like grandmother coded. Like, you need the recipe from your grandma. But I'm gonna try to slow down on the peach cobbler because that's just a recipe for disaster, and I got a whole pan in there by myself, to myself. So I guess my next thing I want to make is gumbo. And then I also felt like I didn't need an SPF because I'm not going outside. But let me just follow instructions. On camera, it looks a little different than it does in person. I'm not gonna lie. I see my skin improving, especially around my eyes. That was my main concern because it was just making me look tired and just like weird. I don't know, something I'm not used to. So I accidentally got the wrong one on accident, and this was a while ago, and I stopped using it because I felt like maybe I shouldn't use this on my skin. But this is the Fenty Skin Mineral SPF. What's the difference? I don't know. My sunscreen. I know my skin is probably so tired of me, like, girl, leave me alone. I'm trying to nurse you back to health. So yeah. And when I put the good molecules on, I seen the parts of my skin that are gonna be peeling soon. So when I wash my face, I'm already expecting for this, my cheeks right here, to be peeling. So that's my second application for the day. It's probably like yeah, I don't know what time it is. It was like 1 when I put my peach cobbler in, so maybe it's like 2 or 3 o'clock now. It's my second application for the day. I will be back. I'm gonna be drinking water all day. As you can see, like, I have these. I'm trying not to freak out because all the products I'm using does have niacinamide in it, and that's basically what I need. So I'm not gonna freak out. Gotta calm down. All right. So I want to show you guys Louis. I'm gonna repot soon. I know I keep saying that, so don't get on my head, but look at my baby. I still don't know what he is, and I'm thinking I should cut these. Well, it looks like it's a tree or something. Girl, I don't know. But this is Louis. He's still alive and well. I guess I should enjoy peace. Just having nothing to do. And yes, I'm gonna shave. That is a part of my maintenance today too. Anyway, too many disclaimers. I'm just human. I'm just a girl. Even though with this mustache and these armpits, you think otherwise. It is 4:44 right now, and my skin, I'm happy. You see everything is went down. This is over time. You can see it in the sun. Still got little bumps, but the color of my skin is almost even. It looks better in person. And I recently just seen that they did a study of your phone camera versus the mirror. Trust the mirror. I don't know how true that is though. You know, niggas on the internet just be talking, but this is me. I don't know what was in that stuff, but it's working. It's working. It's like myself again a little bit. Just a little bit weird. Be back. What time is it right now? 6:22. Not on camera. I'm literally peeling. It's hard to get with my nails. Gosh, come on, man. Oh, this is me at nighttime. I'm going in for a second round. Ooh, Jesus. Without the light, it's me. But we're just gonna keep it on for now so you can see everything. Everything. I have like these little bumps forming. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, y'all. But I see my face brightening up, so that's working. Okay, this is what came off my forehead. I know it looks nasty. I had to put turmeric on this rag and it just never came off. So no, the yellow stuff's not coming off my face.
But as you can see, there goes my skin. Can't lie, y'all. I'm ready for everybody to go to sleep. They need to cancel 4th of July. Everything that came off with an overall wipe. I feel like the area on my cheeks like shed the most. So, not really sure if that's from the sulfur that was on my face earlier. And it's just finally peeling off all the way. But I'm gonna just trust the process and continue to drink my water all day. But I did have 2 servings of peach cobbler, so I don't know. My skin's just like really sensitive. Never had this problem before until I moved to Jersey. That's when my skin started messing up. So honestly, it might be just water. So I don't know if I have to find a face routine to adjust or what the issue is, because you're gonna see me try everything and count it up to everything. So this time I'm actually gonna tone, and I'm gonna just show y'all what I have. This is the only toner I have. That's what I said to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. The 2 good molecule serums on here. And I just mix them together, put them in my face arm. And now I'm supposed to be doing that, so I'm over to it. But I'm just trying to follow instructions. Sunscreen. Make my face look great. And for these little breakout areas, I'm gonna go get my sulfur. I'm running out of that. I don't know if I should order some more or just leave it be. Showed you guys this already. My sulfur acne treatment. I'm just gonna use this to spot treat the bumps that are protruding. You know, sometimes some products like dry out your acne. So I don't know if this is what it's doing, but I'm not trying to take a chance, so I'm just gonna put this on my face because I know that it'll get rid of these bumps immediately. My background is just so loud. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear that on the camera or not, but it's a lot going on. Just a lot going on. My face has lightened up. So, honestly, just working on my eye area, and like I said, this whole mustache situation I got going on, because this is irking my nerves, my whole entire soul.
I can't erase just the feeling that I won't leave behind, because it's something that it's on my mind. I guess it goes like na 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 na.
Fucking dead. My neighbor downstairs took me up. I came down from a long night of doing hair. It's like what, 10 o'clock when I got home, which is not too bad. But she just blessed me.
Jones. Miss Armstrong? Yes. Okay. Okay, so this complaint was dated December 3rd, 2024. And you did not appear on May 14th, 2025. So this will be your first time in court on this matter, is that correct? Yes. Okay. Again, the complainant is a Tatiana S. Jones. She says that on December 3rd, 2024, you're her neighbor, you removed her unused trash bin and house camera and placed them upside down in front of her doorstep. You never stopped moving her thing. You refused to take your trash from the front entrance of the building, even after being told to do so by management. You make loud banging noises on her door. You keep putting harassing letters at the doorstep of her door. You kick things at her security camera and tagging her saying, her doorstep on her door. You placed loaded trash in her can and put it on her porch. She then sped out of the parking lot. It looks like these are 2 harassment complaints. You continued touching her property, then shoved the can onto her stomach. She called police after they left. You continued to touch her property. Anyway, things are escalating. So she brought these complaints against you for harassment. Harassment is a petty, disorderly, personal offense. If you found guilty of this, for each of these charges, you'd be subject to a fine of up to $500 plus the $33 court cost, up to 30 days in jail, $50 victim of crime penalty, has my evidence that I submitted, has it been taken into account? Because everything she's saying I've done to her, she's done to me, and I have all the evidence.
This isn't the trial. This is just an arraignment where I'm advising you of the charges against you.
Okay.
And the rights in municipal court. This is not trial.
Okay.
So at this time, you're pleading not guilty. So do you want to get an attorney, apply for a public defender, you're going to represent yourself?
I'll represent myself.
Okay, this time you don't want an attorney.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down for a pre-trial conference. The pre-trial conference would be on September the 3rd at 6 p.m. virtual like this for a pre-trial conference. At that time, she may appear, she may not. I'm also going to consider sending this out to mediation.
Okay.
But I need Miss Jones to appear. So
What is
we'll reach out to her. Miss Parker, reach out to her.
Okay.
Next court date. So this is just an arraignment. So I advise you of the charges against you, rights in municipal court. You told me at this time you don't want an attorney, you're handling it yourself. So we'll set this down for a pre-trial conference on September the 3rd at 6 p.m. Okay, thank you. You have a good evening.
Me too.
Alright, so I don't know even what I have in my camera roll, but I've been feeling a little like unmotivated. Okay, update. My job had layoffs, y'all, and I've been like for the past, I would say like a week or a couple of days, I've just been like not even sad or in my head or anything, but I'm just like vlogging and everything else is just not important right now. Like my life is falling apart. But it's not. Everything is gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. And if I end up having to move and go back home, which I don't want to do, which is not gonna happen, I am just gonna have to do that. That's gonna be my last resort. But what I can say is I tried. I didn't give up on myself. I did the best I could, and that's just that. And my skin's getting back to normal. For the past couple of days, I've been just reading my Bible. I've had like a lot of weird interactions with a lot of my friends or just people that I consider to be friends, and all of that stuff has been kind of like getting to me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, wow, like why is all this weird stuff happening to me? Like what's going on? Like I don't understand, but it's not for me to understand. I just need to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and just being the person I am. So I'm happy with my skin updates. I'm still trying to just get this, discoloration and everything going, but the bumps are gone. So I really have nothing to complain about. My rent's gonna be paid for this month, next month, and if I have to get a seasonal job, we're just gonna do what we have to do. This is a part of adulting. Life's not always gonna be perfect. Yeah, so I've been in the gym. I've been reading my Bible. I've been just trying to handle things responsibly, take one day at a time, and not be in my head about things, because that's usually a thing that I do. So right now, what I'm seeing in the corner of my eye, I have like all these sticky notes by my bookcase all over the place, and one of them that's what this one says right now is use obstacles as a way of testing your wits and strength. Never give up on yourself or your dreams. Always keep pushing. So I'm a very optimistic person. I don't let things get to me, but this past week it has been getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Not in the form of depression or anything, but it's like, dang, why is all this happening? So I'm not gonna let the enemy get in my mind. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. Update on my neighbor. She's been moving her stuff out loud as usual, whatever. But we had our court date on Zoom, and she tells me, oh, I'll be convicted of all these charges if it's true, if all of this is true. I don't think that anybody in their right mind would see me as harassing her, but if it did go that way, that would just be crazy. And they talk about I gotta go to jail. I don't care about people enough to harass them. Speaking of this lady, she's outside right now. I just lifted up my window and she's literally right there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep vlogging because it's something that I've been wanting to do. I was struggling with like everything doesn't need to be seen, you don't need to be seen, and everything about your life doesn't need to be documented, and that is still true. So I'm just gonna try to keep a balance of like work and play. I've been putting in applications and just doing what I have to do. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna donate some plasma. And the thing about it, y'all, they had mass layoffs. It was like my whole department. And then I booked a trip to go on a trip for August. So I'm still debating if I want to go back home or not. I kind of do. I want to see my family. I feel like it's just gonna, you know, put me in better spirits. It could either go one way or it could go the other way. You know how it is when you go back and see your family. But I'm hoping for the best. I'm trying not to worry too much. Be responsible with my spending habits and everything. I do have people that are like willing to help me, but that's just going to be my last resort. I'm trying to just depend on God and walk by faith and not by sight. And just be about it. Be about everything I say I'm about. So yeah, like I said, I don't know really what's in this vlog because I kind of gave up, you know, after 4th of July, and after that I just wasn't worried about the footage that I had. Like, my whole world got turned upside down. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna end this vlog off. I don't know what it's really gonna be, but yeah, I need to put something out for the month of July because that's the goal that I have. If I'm not going to be posting every 2 weeks, I at least have to do something once a month, just because it's something that I want to do, something that I want to stick to. That's something that I've been praying to God about, is just to be consistent. And when trials happen, I do not let them get in my way. I've been worried about school and how I'm going to pay for this, how I'm going to pay for that, but literally God will provide. I have a car that's paid off, so thank God for that. If I ever needed to go somewhere, I could, but it's just not something I need to worry about. If it's my time to go and leave Jersey, it's my time to go. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just something I need to be doing in some like other area of my life, or maybe I'll get a job and I'm just being dramatic, okay? But this is something that's happened to me before. Even before I said I was gonna tell you guys a lot about this job, but I kind of feel like maybe it'll be something I talk about later in life, because it's just something that's just like, I don't want to give people that energy. Like, you did what you did, you tried to knock me down, it didn't succeed. Like, so it's kind of just like leave it in the past. But then there's also a thing to where I would want to warn other people about what they might be getting into, and maybe I'll just write it down, break it down, everything I've been through, because it's been a lot with that job. And then I'll, you know, do like a little segment on it. But other than that, man, I just chilling, living life. 4th of July, they didn't have church, of course. And then the next time it was all Spanish service, which was this past Friday. So I'll be back in church next week. But other than that, I've been reading my Bible every night. I believe it was like 2 times where I fell asleep and didn't read my actual Bible, but I have the app also on my phone, so I just been reading that. Yeah, and I feel like that's all I have to say. The gym has been keeping me like mentally focused. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Nothing too crazy has been going on. But yeah, whether it goes good or bad, I'm just gonna take you throughout the journey. Like I said in my last video, I feel like I'm going through my Job season. Okay, my face broke out, you feel me? I lost my job, you feel me? Like, this is my ultimate test. So it is what it is, bruh. Like, I literally can't control anything. So all I can do is pray about it and put the work in, meet God halfway. So yeah, that's it. That's how I'm going to end the vlog. I will see you guys later, and be blessed and safe.